Asynchronous courses can be really confusing, especially when things aren't standardized. There are some professors that use some tools. There are some professors that don't use those tools. I just want to create this video to help you navigate the course so that you know where you're going and you know what you're doing. So this is my 154 course. Now, the good news is all of my asynchronous courses are set up and they run the same way. This is because I'm not a very smart person and I need to have kind of one way to do things so that I don't play in the pocket and do anything crazy. Each week, here's my recommendation. First thing you should do is check your calendar. So in the start here page, which isn't set up yet, that's where you would find the course calendar. I would take a look at that first. Then go to your announcements. This is week one, so you're going to go to your week one expectations. Now, in the week one expectations, I've got the assignments that you need for attendance. Okay, this is an asynchronous class. You need to do things in order to be counted for being present because you can't go anywhere and be present. So I always spell out exactly what those assignments are here in the announcement. If there's anything additional you need to do, I'll tack that in there here. And then I always put a proposed weekly schedule here. You'll notice that the assignments that pertain to your attendance are always going to be highlighted in blue. So make sure that you pay mind to that. Now, this gives you a bead on what exactly it is you need to do each week. This is just a very Cliff Notes version of everything that's actually expected of you. If you go to modules, you go to the week that we're in, the week one overview has everything a little bit more fleshed out than what you just saw in the announcement. And here is where I give you directions for how to do things. I remind you about the discussion boards. I give you the schedule a little bit less small, bigger font, I guess. And here is where you are going to get a lot of the directions that you need, a lot of the insight, a lot of the guidance. I would honestly take a moment and read this as well. Take a look at the announcement, see the brief kind of overview of what's expected of you. Then I would go into the overview page. In the actual overview page, this is where you're going to find all the stuff that you need. This is going to include like directions if you're using the lockdown browser, when homework assignments are due, whatever. Then I'm going to have my lesson materials. There's always going to be some kind of notes filled in or blank. And then I've got the lecture videos. I will have all of those posted. For 154, I break this up into topic. For 161, it's not chunked up into topic. You'll have to read the headings for that. Textbook reading, if there is textbook reading, I post this. It's never required because math textbooks are a giant bummer to read, but I will post those there. The homework assignments and help threads, the assignments have not been published just yet, but this is where you would find them. It would just be like a little clickable link to show you what it would look like. Let me show you a previous course. If you were to go into modules, I can't review this. Oh yeah, so if I get out of student view here. So if you wanted to see the assignments, you would click on assignment 1.1 and that would take you into the actual like assignment and you'd have it here. It's going to look a little different because this is a summer course where I was using my open math. Okay, so yeah, so that's where you would find the assignments. They'd be here. If you need some additional homework help, okay, so like here, percents and percent change. In the past, I've gone over questions regarding this in class. Here's that file. This is stuff that we've gone over before. So it might be really, really helpful to you. It might not be. The numbers are going to be different because the homework regenerates numbers, but it can still just be really, really helpful to kind of see a few of these already worked out for you. I think you'll find that to be really instructive. And then this is where at the bottom, if we're taking quizzes, so if you're in my 161 classes or MCR 6, you're not taking any quizzes, but for 154, you are taking quizzes. Here's where you're going to find that stuff here. So for the help threads, you're going to find those grouped in with the assignments. You'll always have the textbook reading. Again, it's never required because, you never have to read the textbook for my classes. That's just not the way I do things. I'll always have the notes and the videos posted here. And that's going to be where you'll find just about everything you need. For grades, you're obviously going to go to the grades feature. I'm not going to click on that because, you know, there might be stuff there that I'm not prepared to show everybody just yet. And that's where you're going to find your grades. In the way of the, like, just kind of setup of the course, there is another tab here for my 154s that's going to be for Lockdown browser. Okay, no fret about that. The Zoom feature, I'm going to be getting rid of that because I don't use the Zoom feature through Canvas. I use Zoom through Zoom, and you're going to find the office hour links for my Zoom sessions here. Okay, if you're going to be meeting virtually. If you need to go over the syllabus policies, I've got the syllabus video posted here. Obviously, you clicked this button, so you're in good shape there. So make sure that you are paying mind to all of this stuff that's available, to everything that's here. I think that you'll find it really, really helpful. For the faculty information, it looks like it hasn't posted that yet, but faculty info is where you'll find my office hours and ways to get in touch with me. Course content, that's just going to take you right to the modules, and then start here is where you're going to find the course calendar. Please reach out if you have any questions.